In 2020, after the murder of George Floyd, I recognized that a lot of institutions were talking about equity, were talking about advancing marginalized populations, but weren't actually doing the work to make that happen. The Equity Impact Center came to be from not only my research and the data that we were collecting, but my own lived experience, the harms that I've experienced and the harms that so many that I know have experienced. The Equity Impact Center is a research-based nonprofit organization dedicated to transforming our community through programs, services, and support to nonprofit leaders.
We work with individuals from artists to singers, songwriters, and musicians.
To technology entrepreneurs, through nonprofit leaders and social justice leaders.
People from all types of socioeconomic statuses that are here to help or here to want to do better in their communities.
The Equity Impact Center is important because we really focus on people-centered, data-driven initiatives.
The work is being done. It's done with intention, not just throwing things at a wall and seeing if it will stick. The Equity Impact Center truly tries to see what is the core root of the problem, how do we fix it, and what is the best possible way to elevate those around us and share those collective experiences.
Since our launch in 2021, the Equity Impact Center has supported over 60 program participants, 30 nonprofit organizations, and engaged thousands through our workshops, events, and other programming.
Since joining the Equity Impact Center, I've learned a lot about entrepreneurial skills and the tools that you need to succeed with an entrepreneurial venture like branding and marketing. I've also learned a lot about pitching and fundraising, how to pitch to venture capital specifically. So I would say this experience was not only beneficial, but again, transformative for helping me grow into the next stage of my professional career.
I thought I was a confident person, as a therapist before I hid behind the work. And now not only if I'm with the work, but I'm standing beside it saying this work matters. And so the one thing I learned is to be confident in the work I provide.
It has been a real positive experience. We probably would not have been able to accomplish some of the planning that we have so far. They've been really instrumental in helping us take these ideas and formulate an outline to tell our story in a way that really makes sense and is cohesive.
The programming and the opportunity and the environment that they provide really felt like it was checking the box for us on some of the things that we thought as an organization, this would be very useful to make sure our organization is operationally the best that we can be.
There were two challenges. One was just simply staying focused and doing the work. But the other was convincing foundations and others that the frameworks and processes and all of those things were necessary for equity to happen. We couldn't just talk about it. We had to have very intentional, strategic model. It's like it doesn't just happen. You have to plan every portion of it.
I decided to go all in with Equity Impact Center basically the moment that Leigh and I worked together for the first time. She's all about business and getting things done, and I'm all about business and getting things done, so it just meshed and gelled there.
I first met Leigh at a club orientation. She was giving a presentation, and I just loved the way she presented her work, so I worked up the courage to talk to her, and she was basically like, oh, I don't really have an internship position, but I'll make one for you. And it was just that initiative. It's wow, this person who looks like me, is actively making a difference for the people around her, because that's what she truly believes in, and I could feel that, and I haven't seen that from somebody.
I honestly say my experience working with Leigh was incredible. Leigh centers the person, and through that understanding, Leigh offers the most intimate and strategic support to help grow whatever venture or idea the individual is trying to mature. I would run up the street advertising any and everyone to come here, because I feel as though this person and this organization are the people who are going to help you mature your idea and realize it in an equitable and sustainable manner.
I think realizing that I can build an organization that I can thrive in, that centers me as a human being, that has changed my life. And I think that seeing that I could work with people who are smart and consistent and caring. I love that the Equity Impact Center attracts those types of people. I think we've built something very beautiful that I enjoy being a part of every day.